What up, what up, what up? It's your boy back again with another video. Appreciate each and every one of you who've been rocking with me since day one. Those of you who follow me on all the social media platforms, appreciate you, salute you. If you are new here, welcome. Hopefully you enjoy some of the content that I put out as well. If you do, also please like, subscribe, share, and tell a friend, tell a friend. But I took a little break. It was my birthday. Went out there, had a good time. Was able to clear my head, hit the reset button. But I'm back with more videos for y'all. If you saw the title of this video, then you know that unfortunately this is a very sad video. I'm going to discuss the tragic incident in Florida that occurred on the highway last week that cost 3 people their lives. So here's what we know. According to the Florida Highway Patrol, Harjinder Singh, I may have mispronounced that, but he was a illegal immigrant from India who they say entered the U.S. illegally through Mexico back in 2018. Now there's a dispute about whether it was under the Biden administration, whether it was through Trump. They are kind of going back and forth about that, but nevertheless, he somehow was able to obtain a CDL from California, which is a trucker's driver's license, right? And early last week, he was on the highway, and for some reason, for some reason, he decided to do a illegal U-turn on the highway. Now, if you ever been on any highway in America, in the country, there are particular portions of the highway where there's like a partition where the state patrol, the state police, they kind of sit there, try to do speed traps and stuff like that, and you can cross, but that's usually for emergency vehicles only. And anyone know doing a U-turn on the highway is bananas. Like nobody would ever think to do something like that, but to do it with a truck, an 18-wheeler. Now, I have my thoughts on people who enter the country illegally and get certain jobs. Because, for one, in this particular instance, you go to another country, you get your driver's license, you're not familiar with the street signs, you're not familiar with some of the rules of the road, you know what I mean? But somehow he was able to get his driver's license. Now, that's something that's somebody's going to have to answer for that. Um, but back to the story, he was arrested. Um, Unfortunately, when he made that U-turn, a family of three were traveling on the highway, and they went under the 18-wheeler. Let me show you a video real quick.
This guy's driving an 18-wheeler down on the Florida Turnpike, and he decides to do a U-turn, and he cuts in front of a family or some people that were in a minivan, traps the minivan underneath his 18-wheeler, and kills all three of the people inside that minivan. Turns out this...
Crazy, right? He was arrested and booked into jail on 3 counts of vehicular homicide, and then ICE issued a immigration detainer on him on August 16th, which was, I believe, last Saturday. The victims, the driver was a 30-year-old man from Florida City, Florida. The passenger was a 37-year-old woman from Pompano Beach, Florida. And another passenger was a 54-year-old man from Miami, Florida. Now, they're saying that he was previously processed for deportation, I think back in 2009, but was able to stay after claiming he feared being sent back home. So they released him on like a $5,000 immigration bond. And, you know, he was awaiting his asylum case. Now, Secretary Tricia McLaughlin, she issued a statement. She said 3 innocent people were killed in Florida because Gavin Newsom's California Department of Motor Vehicles issued an illegal alien a commercial driver's license. this state of governance is asinine. I'm not gonna front. I kind of agree because how do you obtain a driver's license if you're not documented, if you're not a U.S. citizen? You know what I mean? Like you can't go to any other country and get a driver's license without going through the proper channels to get one, right? To actually at least be a citizen. Now you can go there with your driver's license and rent cars and things of that nature, but they're saying this guy was here since 2018. I just want to say thoughts and prayers to that family. If you saw that video, it was horrific. And somebody's definitely going to have to answer to this because he probably shouldn't have been in the country in the first place. So that's always going to be the argument. But secondly, why would you try to make that type of turn on a highway? And when they showed him afterwards, he looked very unbothered, hand on his hips, just chilling. Like, dude, you just killed three people. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Do y'all think this guy should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law? And do you think that California really dropped the ball on this one, man? Appreciate y'all again for rocking with me. Please like and subscribe. Also, check out the merch, Fueled by Faith. We got jogger sets, we got workout gear, we got hats, all that good stuff, man. So make sure y'all tap in. Peace.